So welcome to the Sit Chat. We are a couple of us now, and in the next coming minutes, others would join. In the meantime, I want to introduce myself. Dinakar is my name. I've been doing consulting and coaching, helping companies improve their performance for the last 10 years. Earlier to this, I was with Bosch. And I have taken the responsibility of organizing Sit Chat every Thursday at 8:30. It's a forum where each one of us get the possibility of becoming visible, including me, to the sit community. And in doing so, when we call up somebody, at least they remember who you are. The face is known. So that way, familiarity is there. If the familiarity is there, then collaboration happens. That's the way things happen in world. So that's the objective of Sit Chat. So please feel free to participate and ask questions. Before I hand it over to Major Ravindra, just a small comment. Today I took a topic which is totally different than a normal accounting or defining the market or whatever, because many a times, me as an entrepreneur, I've seen there are a lot of phases in life where whatever you do, nothing much happens. You keep continuously trying, but nothing much happens. At that time, one would get really nervous and tensed out and anxious. So as a founder, it's extremely critical because there is no certainty at all. The uncertainty is so huge that one would get tensed out. And during those times, being able to be aware of techniques of what Major Ravindra will teach us or will talk to us about would be a use for all of us as founders to stay on the ground and stay focused, stay calm, and allow the tide to go over, allow the wind to blow over, and after that we can get back to full swing. So with that brief introduction as to why we chose this topic, over to you, Major Ravindra. You can please introduce yourself briefly and then start talking about the topic for a couple of minutes. If you want, you can speak for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, as you like. And after that, we have a discussion. Over to you, Major.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Dinakar. And we see a couple of people here. So I would start. Can you unmute yourself and tell us why did you join? What prompted you to join? There is not business, there is not CRM, there is not. What prompted you to join for this session?
If I may start?
Please,
yeah, please go on.
It's become so that Mr. Dinakar's sessions since last few months has become a routine. So automatically Thursdays 8:30 it just starts.
Calendar.
So that's the first point. And the second thing, the topic what he mentioned about yoga and the holistic living part, that is the very important aspect of life. So I'm interested in that. I am a practitioner as well. So I would like to hear more from a senior person like you.
Okay. Thank you so much. As far as meditation and spirituality is concerned, there are no seniors and there are no juniors. Anyone else wants to share why they joined?
I'm Rashmi here. I'm the founder of Mentory.com. I just joined today because every Thursday I keep wanting to join but not able to join. But today I was, sort of little tired. Then I thought this session will pep me up. So I joined. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm Priyanshu, Dr. Dinakar. So actually, I have been a member of SIT group since long, but this is the very first time I'm joining the group because it really, I somehow feel guilty of not joining the group because it provides so much value in the group itself. So at last, I really thought of, no, today I really have to join this. I can't miss. So
Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you so much. So just to begin this, what is meditation? Most of you may be having it as a question. And being entrepreneurs, we are being innovators. We always have this ki kuch karna hai. So let's start with someone like Einstein. Someone like who's the one who said Eureka?
Archimedes.
Archimedes. Yeah. He ran out of the pool, naked, shouting Eureka. He was playing at that time. He was not thinking, he was not on the table, he was not studying, he was not trying to get his Archimedes principle. He was playing like a child. And Einstein says somewhere unknown, the theory of relativity dawned him. And that time he was also playing. And we all know about the famous apple. You know, they were not on their table trying to do some research. The big things happen when they were in a state of rest. They were like a child playing. A child is usually connected more to God than the grown-ups like you and me. We also say, we also talk about, most of the religion talk about the second birth, the know thyself. What is the meaning of this? Know thyself. You have to know yourself. And from the spirituality perspective, you have to know what is within. How much time do you take to know your mobile when you bought new one? 10 minutes, 1 hour? How much time do we take when we buy a new laptop with new features to get to know about that laptop? Features, characteristics, couple of hours. Of course, discovery is an ongoing process. And how much time do we spend with ourselves, knowing ourselves? Do you get the jinx, the point here? We don't spend any time here with ourselves because we are either living in the dead past or we are living in the imaginary future. We are not living in the present. Present is where the living process happens. When a child is playing, that child is living in the present. So that I'm just sharing my screen. So this is our system. For those of you who don't know our own system, this is our system inside. All of us, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, color of skin, we are all made up like this inside. There are 3 main channels, which in Sanskrit are called as Ida. On the left, blue side. On the right side is Pingla. And in the central is Susushma. I think Sant Kabir has mentioned about in his dohas also. So what I'm trying to say here is that whatever we are going to talk here is going to be taken as a hypothesis. Kindly do not believe any of it, whatever is being spoken. You have to verify this is an experimental meditation. You have to go through the experience of raising. So I'll keep my introduction very short, go through a short process of experience for all of you. Would you give more weightage to experience? Or what is it that you prefer? Anyone can unmute and speak.
Definitely experience.
Definitely experience, right? Because lectures, there are many and more available on YouTube.
Intellectual understanding versus practical experience, lot of difference.
Lot of difference. So let me just quickly share with you what is the experience part that we are going to have you. So what is this on the triangular bone below? This is called as the Kundalini Shakti. Have you watched the video that I sent to you? So this Kundalini Shakti comes into the system when we are about 6 to 8 weeks on the mother's womb. Through here, this power comes. And this power, when the child is born, this power gets settled down in the triangular bone called as sacrum bone. Sacrum means sacred. This place is called sacred because there is this Kundalini Shakti residing there. And this goes to sleep there in 3.5 coils. That is why it is called Kundalini Shakti, coiled up. Some of the places is referred as serpent energy, and different names are given to that, hara and ki and whatnot. So scriptures may call different names, like they call God in different names. So Kundalini Shakti is also called in different names. This Kundalini Shakti, in sages, Rishi Munis, when they used to go to mountains and the jungles for tapasya, the objective of this meditation and tapasya was awakening of this Kundalini Shakti. That is how you see when the Kundalini Shakti rises, it's supposed to unite with the Param Chaitanya on the Sahasrara. You see this lotus, multicolor lotus? At this place, it is supposed to unite with the Param Chaitanya. Now that union is what is called as yoga. Yoga is not asanas. Yoga is the union of self with primordial self. That union happens at Sahasrara. So this Kundalini Shakti rises, crosses all the 7 chakras. There are the 6 chakras because one chakra is below the Kundalini Shakti. Crosses all the 6 chakras, penetrates, and then the union with the Param Chaitanya happens, union with the Paramatma happens. That is your yoga. Why it is Sahaja? Because it is simple, because it is Saha means what is born with you. Saha is what is with you. Jaya is born. So something that is born with you, providing you yoga, and therefore it is Sahaja Yoga. Now when the Kundalini Shakti connects with the Param Chaitanya, the flow of energy will flow through your palm also. Adi Shankaracharya has called it Salilam Salilam. Bible talks about it as a cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. And I think in Quran it is mentioned as Ruhani Shakti. Ko Allah Thandi Hava bhejenge. In Quran there is a mention of cool breeze that the God will send. So these are scriptures which in everywhere it is mentioned that there is Kundalini Shakti, there is meditation, there are chakras, there are different names given. Of course, in medical science there are different names given. Like Ida Nadi, the left channel is called as left parasympathetic nervous system, left sympathetic nervous system. The Pingla Nadi on the right side, yellow color, is called as the right sympathetic nervous system. The central channel is called as parasympathetic or autonomous system. Now it is on that auto that we are going, the Kundalini Shakti works. The mind cannot work on auto. When you run, the heart automatically increases the beat. When you see a tiger, out of fear, the heartbeat will increase. That is autonomous. And that auto is nothing but what we are, the Atma. So that auto response that is happening, the Kundalini Shakti works on that level. So on the left channel, it is more like depression, more like people who use energy on the left side more. They stay in the past more. So they get into more depression, suicidal tendencies, low BP. These are the problems on the left side. The people who use right side more, they are more futuristic, more aggressive, high BP, liver problems, sugar problems. All those problems come on the right side. Central channel is the spiritual scientist interest. I want to be in the center. Neither too left-sided nor too right-sided. Neither too emotional nor too dominating, intellectual oriented. On the center is the spiritual growth. So this Kundalini Shakti gets awakened purely by our desire. So how have we human being involved right from the amebia state? Because there was a desire in some of the fishes to move from the ocean to the Mother Earth, to land. Then we got amphibians, and then we got blah blah, monkey. So that desire is most important, that from human being can be evolved to a yogi, living in the present world. Without leaving this world, we need to become a yogi. So that is what this meditation is going to be all about. So a quick word about Srimati Nirmala Devi, who started this meditation. In 1970, she started this process, what we are going to share with you, awakening of Kundalini Shakti, which happens to be en masse. If you search on YouTube, you will see a video where Lord Ram is getting his Kundalini Shakti awakened by his Guru. Kindly watch that video. So what I am trying to say is this is not something which is new, which has happened in 1970. 1970 is only the process of raising Kundalini en masse. Today, online, sitting in this place, we are able to get our Kundalini Shakti awakened. And that was the time when the Guru used to make the Shishya go through a lot of hardships before getting his Kundalini Shakti. They had to clear up all their chakras and then raise awake Kundalini Shakti. Here the process is slightly reversed. You first raise your Kundalini Shakti and use the Kundalini Shakti to cleanse your system. If there are any questions, we'll quickly take it. Otherwise, we'll just move on to the experience part.
So I think let's do the experience and then we can have a Q&A.
Experience leads you into meditative state when you become thoughtless. So questions don't come too much in the mind. That's why this window. When you get into the meditative state, you will experience thoughtlessness. By science, you don't get thoughtless. Mind is always with past or future.
Okay, Major Ravindra.
Yes.
I want to know this. Don't you think directly Kundalini release is like doing 10th standard and then coming to first standard? I don't know. It just came to my mind.
I don't understand the question.
You do the 10th standard and then you start coming down. Kundalini is supposed to be done last, right? All these years.
Oh, okay, that way. So it is like, it is the times, modern times.
Yeah.
At this point of time, the human being had to assess what is right and what is wrong, because today you will find hundreds of paths of yoga, which is right. So there is something called as discretion, which is located here at Hamsa Chakra, this place. So, but how to use? Human being is right now bombarded with so much of knowledge, and if I can add the word impure knowledge. Now, thanks to ChatGPT and all, and all artificial intelligence, a lot of false knowledge is coming to people. A lot of knowledge which is one-sided is available on the media. They are getting bombarded with all these things. How to stay aloof and away from all this? What is the mechanism? How to understand what is right, what is wrong? So this system will help us to remain. This is Kali Yuga. Remember what we used to use firewood into olden days to cook food, but today we have gas. So the times are changing, and there is a necessity at this point of time for Kundalini Shakti to be awakened, for human being to actually guide themselves. The Guru Tattva is inside. They need to guide themselves out of this. Thank you. Thank you so much for asking. Have I kind of answered you?
Yes. Thank you.
Anyone else? So all you require in this particular thing, prerequisite, is a pure and simple desire. Yes, I want this. And one feeling that one generally has, if someone knows about Kundalini Shakti, it is so powerful and so great, and how I've done so many mistakes in my life. How will I get Kundalini Shakti experience? Some of us may have that feeling. So That feeling of guilt we need not have, because if we understand Param Chaitanya, if we understand Paramatma, we understand that he or she is the power of forgiveness, the ocean of forgiveness. So there is no problem. That guilt should not be there, that I have done so many mistakes and I will not get it. So you will get Kundalini Shakti awakening wherever you are right now at your doorstep, because the negative is reaching you at your doorstep. The divine also wants to reach you at your doorstep. This is divine reaching out to you. And what you need to do is you need to just know yourself in the process. There are 7 chakras, there are 3 nadis, and how these chakras work. I don't have time to explain every chakra to you. I'll just explain one chakra to you. That is your Mooladhara chakra.
Major Ravindra, would you be, because only for the time side,
Yes.
we need to close at 9:30. So would it be okay for you to look at the experiential session and maybe have a few question answers instead of going into the depth?
Yeah, we can do that. I'll just take one chakra and take 1 minute and then move on, because this is a very important chakra. It is a Mooladhara, the first chakra. Mooladhara chakra is your foundation of the human being. The power on this chakra is purity, innocence, wisdom. These are the powers in this chakra. So when the human being violates this chakra, you get into a lot of problems. You get into imbalances, you get into psychosomatic diseases, you get into excretion related problems, you get into STD, AIDS. Those are the problems you get into when you violate this particular chakra. So like this, every chakra has got qualities. In the coming days, I will share with you 7 different days, 7 different qualities of these chakras. So now, based on this particular thing, we'll awaken the Kundalini Shakti and then see how we are experiencing. Are we all set?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
There are basically 9 simple steps. I will show you with your eyes open. When you're doing it, you have to do it with your eyes closed. So step 1 is sit in a relaxed way on your chair wherever you are sitting. If you are sitting on the floor, it is fine. Spread out your hands, your palm, open up your palm, sit in a relaxed posture. Just like this. Just like this. You can just place them on your lap, and the right hand you place on your heart. All activity is done on the left channel. Left is your desire channel. Vida Nadi is nothing but your desire channel. So all your action is being done by right hand on your left side. Then we keep, on the second step is we keep it on the upper part of the abdomen. You see step 2, upper part of the abdomen, below the rib cage. Press it slightly. Then on the third step, we keep it on the lower joint, where your leg and stomach is meeting. There we keep our hands, fingers, and press the fingers slightly. This is your step 3. Step 4, we come back again to the upper part of the abdomen. So in step 3 is where your Kundalini Shakti will get awakened. Step 4, you are guiding the Kundalini Shakti up slowly. So upper part of the abdomen, then on the heart, then on the Vishuddhi chakra. This is your Vishuddhi chakra. You turn the neck to the right and place the hand there. Like this. Correct. Then is your Agya chakra. This is where your thoughts completely keep disturbing you. This is where you need to become thoughtless. In this chakra, we keep the hand like this, bow down the head slightly. The next step 8 is on the back side. And we press the neck, or we roll the neck upwards like this. And then is your last step. When you keep your fingers like this stretched, and the center part, we keep it on the top of the head like this. Like this. And we rotate like this in clockwise direction. Okay. So this is your Sahasrara. On the last step, the Sahasrara will crack through. Brahmarandra Nadi, it is called as. And it will have couple of strands. There are billions of strands in the Kundalini Shakti. Couple of strands will go and connect. And that connection will give you an experience. That experience you have to share with us. Okay, can we start? Can we go through the steps quickly again? Step 1 on the heart. Step 2 on the void, left void, below the rib cage, on the upper part of the abdomen. The third one is the Swadhisthana chakra, which is on the hip and stomach joint. Then come back again to the step number 4 is again back to your void on the left side, that is the rib cage. And then on the heart again, then on the Vishuddhi chakra. Okay, and then on the Agya chakra, bow down slightly, press your, like in a headache, you press your forehead, and then behind, exactly where the curvature is there on the back side, put your hand and roll it your neck upwards. And the last step is stretch out your fingers completely, apply the pressure on the center of your head and rotate it clockwise direction in a manner that skin is moving relatively. Okay, are we okay? And we have to see what is the experience that you are going to, right? So now you can close your eyes. And you can make a request to the Mother Kundalini Shakti that please awaken in me and give me it is your power, it is communication with your mother. Why I call it mother is it is there with you all through, right from amoeba stage, it has been there with you. This is just a hypothesis. Slowly as you experiment with meditation, you will only prove it to yourself that this hypothesis is correct. So this Kundalini Shakti is within you, this power is within you, it is your power. So you're requesting this power to awaken and give you a realization, give you an experience of awakening of Kundalini Shakti. With that small prayer, small request to the Mother. And please also look how you are feeling right now inside your mind. What is your emotional state? Pay attention, because after awakening of Kundalini Shakti, after this experience, we will we'll ask you how you are feeling now, pre and post the session. So kindly pay attention to how you are feeling, what is your mental state, what is your emotional state, and how you feel after the session. So here we begin with a small request. Right hand on the heart. We ask the first basic question to Divine, to Mother Kundalini. Mother, am I the pure spirit? Am I the Atma? In this world, we tend to get confused. This mind, this ego, the conditionings, the samskar, all these things we get confused with. What am I? Am I the pure spirit? We ask this question 3 times. Step 2, we keep the hand below the rib cage, upper part of the abdomen on the left side. And we ask the second basic question, Mother, am I my own master? Am I my own guru? In the life today, You have thousands of gurus today going around, and everyone wants to promote what they are saying. Eternal, permanent guru. Am I my own master? We're asking the second important question. We asked this question also 3 times. Am I my own guru? Now we take the right hand to the below chakra on the step 3. We take it to the hip and abdomen joint. Press it slightly and say, Mother, please give me pure knowledge. Again, there is so much of knowledge floating around in the media. We ask the divine to give us pure knowledge. Press it slightly. This is the place, this is the time your Kundalini Shakti is rising from the seat. Just ask, it cannot be forced. Please just have an open mind of a scientist and experiment and ask for the pure knowledge. It is you who is asking from your own power. Please give me pure knowledge. 6 times we ask this. Please give me pure knowledge. 6 times we ask this. On step 4, we keep the right hand again on the left side of the rib cage, above the abdomen, and we put full confidence. Now that the knowledge is flowing within us, we say, I am my own master. With full confidence, we have to say this. I am my own guru. 10 times, because there are 10 valencies in the void. We say this 10 times. Mother, I am my own master. I am my own guru. Ten times we say this. Then we move on back again on the heart chakra. And here we say with again full confidence, Mother, I am the pure spirit. I'm not this mind. I'm not this body. I am the pure spirit. We say this 12 times. I am the pure spirit. I'm not this mind. I'm not this body. Adi Shankaracharya has written Atmastakam on this. It says, I'm not this mind. I'm not this body. I am the pure spirit. Then we move on to the Vishuddhi chakra, very important chakra. There are 16 petals here. So here we say, I am not guilty at all. 16 times. Mother, I am not guilty at all. There is a very false sense of feeling. Because I am the Atma, Atma cannot do anything wrong. So whatever wrong has happened because of mind. So you can logicalize it and affirm with full confidence, I'm not guilty at all. This is a very congested area. There are some 16,000 nerves which are going from here. So please let the energy flow up. Let the mother Kundalini go up. The guilt blocks it. So I say that I'm not guilty at all 16 times. I'm not guilty at all. Likewise, let's keep the right hand on the forehead. Press it like in a headache and bow down the head slightly. Likewise, others are not guilty. So you say, I forgive everyone, including myself, without any conditions. Unconditionally, I forgive everyone, including myself. I know it is very difficult, but just for this, sometime let us just forgive for the time being. Anger is like punishing yourself for someone else's mistake. Anger is like giving the remote control to someone else. When he comes across and you're very angry with him, you start dancing with anger. Of course, you may hide, but inside you is angry. Right? So let us take back the remote control. Let us take back. Let us forgive. Whatever mistake they have done, it doesn't matter. Unconditionally, let us forgive everyone, including ourselves. We also feel very angry with ourselves at times. Including ourselves, we have to forgive ourselves. Mother, I forgive myself, I forgive everyone, and I forgive myself unconditionally. When we have done this, the next step becomes very easy. In the back Kagya, we keep our hand on the back side of the head, roll the neck upwards, and look at the Param Chaitanya Paramatma in the sky. And say, knowingly or unknowingly, if I have done any mistake, please forgive me. It's a very easy step because God, we know, is ocean of forgiveness. We ask, knowingly or unknowingly, if I have done any mistake, please forgive me. Now, on the last step, stretch out your fingers from the center part of the palm. Apply pressure on the center part of the head. This is called as fontanel area. Press it hard and rotate in clockwise direction. We do this 7 times. Slowly, and with every rotation, we request for the awakening of Kundalini Shakti. Mother, please awaken in me and give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please give me my self-realization. Now please slowly bring down your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your palm, both the palm on the lap. Sit in a relaxed way. slowly open your eyes. Now, on your palm, can you feel some flow on your fingertips? You don't have to answer, just watch for yourself. Now let us keep our right hand on the top of the head, about 3 to 4 inches above the head. You can unmute yourself, please. Can you feel some flow on the top of your head? 3 to 4 inches above the head. Can you feel something?
There's some sort of heat, warmth.
Warm, okay. Anyone else? Anyone feeling cool?
Some vibrations on the middle of the palm.
Vibrations in the middle of the palm, okay.
Vibrations at the tips.
At the tips, okay. So there is something, some energy up there, right? Now you can change your hand. Put the left hand on top. Is there some change?
Here can't feel.
Can feel some tingling sensation.
Tingling sensation. Okay.
Yeah, same here, same here. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, same. Can't explain that.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct. Okay. So this is your Kundalini Shakti, madam.
Tingling experience. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So after some time, after the meditation is over, after the session is over, you will actually not feel this. So you can try once the session is over, because the Kundalini Shakti will go and reside back on the seat. So now can you just watch your palm? Is that sensation, tingling sensation there on both the hands? Is it same on both the hands? Is it same on all the fingers? Just watch yourself.
More on the left.
Yeah, more on the left.
Some will have more on the right also.
I have more on the right.
I have on the right.
See, everyone's experience is going to be different, because the state of chakra and nadis for everyone is different as of now. Why as of now? For everyone is different. So all of us will get unique experience. It is your experience for yourself. Are you, another point. Are you feeling calmer than before?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Is your mind more on rest?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the drop in the ocean. What you have gone through today. This has got a very vast, it's a daily meditation practice. We recommend once a day, twice a day at home, morning and evening. There are some cleansing techniques. How to get rid of your right side. Some people, the mind is out of control. All of a sudden they start planning, they start thinking, they start talking about future. And all of a sudden some people will be talking about past, they'll be depressed, they'll be emotional. It's not in their control. But once they realize themselves, that is why this process is called as self-realization. Once they understand their nature, that which energy I'm using more, then they can correct themselves. Those techniques again are part of Sahaja. So if the experience part is done, I hope only 4 or 5 participated in the answer of experience. I hope the rest of the 10 people also experience something. But you're always most welcome to ping me separately and clarify your doubts. But if there are any open house Q&A, we have next 15 minutes available.
Yeah, see, I think, first of all, thanks a lot, Major Ravindra. It was really a very different session than what we would otherwise normally do. I'm sure in some way or the other, each one of us are involved in our own meditative practices. Therefore, some of us could have had experience, some of us may not have had experience. I think it's quite natural. I don't think that should really concern any one of us now. It's important that we learned a new methodology to really make sure that we are balanced better than what we are today. I have a question before anybody. Maybe this question could be a little controversial. See, if you look at it, there is a lot of what should I say? There are a lot of methods, Kundalini yoga. Then there is the each Kundalini meditation. Then I do transcendental meditation. Then you have got the meditation based on dancing. Somebody meditates when they are running. Meditation, in my opinion, is a time when you really allow the subconscious to be active, and you are really connecting to the universe. And I did do some amount of thinking and research in this space, and maybe we can speak sometime offline on that. But what I wanted to say was that most of the time, whatever we experience are some kind of hallucinations. I experience some vibration sometimes there is no vibration. So my question to you is, if the Kundalini yoga was the solution for everything, it was kind of an elixir, why is it that is not really propagated? Is it because that people who believe the experience are just hallucinating and nothing is happening there at all?
Thank you so much for asking this question.
Yeah.
So this ages back to, I think, 6 BC or 12 BC. It is, have you heard of the young saint in Maharashtra? Gyaneshwar. Sant Gyaneshwar. Have you heard of?
Yes.
Sant Gyaneshwar had written about this Kundalini Shakti. So one thing before answering your question, I will take you to the first part of it. See, there are a lot of modern gurus coming up with small theories like dancing yoga. All these things are coming. These are just happening in the last 10 years, 50 years, because it has become fashion and commercial. Everyone now wants to wear orange cloth and become a guru. Just sits down under somewhere in USA and then starts collecting money. Now, anything that is started last 10 years, 50 years, 100 years back is not eternal. What Sahaj Yoga or Kundalini Shakti we are talking about is from Adi Shankaracharya times. From much before times. If you go to Vedas and Upanishads, they talk about Kundalini Shakti. So that has not changed, because human being structure, 3 nadis, 7 chakras has not changed. The connection has not changed. The yoga has not changed. The other things, adoption, making it commercial. So this is one thing which is purely non-commercial. It's free all through the world. 140 countries it is there. There is no money taken whatsoever. So coming to the other part of your question. What was the other part I forgot?
Yeah, I said that, look, if it is so outstanding, so wow, then why is it that we have problems still in the universe?
So why the knowledge got sucked away?
It's not about knowledge getting sucked away. People like you who are experts, why is it that there are so many people suffering despite that? That is the question which I had got.
I'll answer it in 2 phases.
Yeah. One
is in the 6th chapter of that Gyaneshwari. There was a complete chapter dedicated to Kundalini Shakti, the complete science. But the Brahmins and the mullahs at that time, the religion bearers, they understood that this is going to take away their power. So they actually banned this chapter. If you go to Gyaneshwari, you will not find this chapter earlier. Now I think it is reinstated. So this was banned on Kundalini Shakti, because this is talking about the spirit, Atma. There is no Christianity, there is no Muslim, there is no Sikh, there is no Hindu. It is talking that you and me are the spirit, are the Atma. which even Lord Jesus says, which even Muhammad Sahib says, which even Guru Granth Sahib says, Guru Govind Sahib says, Lord Ram says, Lord Krishna says, Shivji says, everyone talks that we are the Atma. But we, the religion bearers, some of us, we have taken the responsibility of making it corrupt.
No, but yeah, that is not the point which I was asking, right? I was trying to ask you
So
as
how
to
it is.
why is it that
I have answered the first part.
I don't
Now
know whether
coming to the
anyway.
second
So
part.
I think I'll not go into the
No,
direction.
it's
We can
okay.
do it offline. But
No,
let us give the chance to others. If somebody has a question, somebody has a comment, please do share. Whether it's a question or a comment, both.
In a line, I will answer the second part. Sage Yoga is spreading very fast, but not commercial. So it's very slow. But we are there in 140 countries. And people are getting benefited from it.
Okay, thank you. So, any other question, any comment? Namrata, please go on.
If we have to practice this, what is the ideal time of the day which would give optimum results?
Early
If
morning.
you have to incorporate it in every day.
Early morning, whenever you get up for about 10-15 minutes, and before sleeping 10-15 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
We'll share you a link if you want to know more. How to practice at home is a different session altogether. Today I've taken session 1. So on session 2, we say how we practice at home. Session 3, we go through chakras. Every chakra we talk about it. We'll take it offline. I'll give you more details. Those who want to practice, we'll have one session.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anybody else?
When there are no questions, either.
So, do you take regularly these sessions? How do we?
It's a regular.
All the people know about your sessions. I mean, is it like 1 week or 15 days or one session? What is the frequency?
So these are called as introduction sessions. So this we keep having every week, every now and then we keep having these sessions. Wherever we get chance, schools, colleges, corporate programs, everywhere we do these sessions. Thereafter, people who are interested, we take those interested people in different batches. It could be Kannada speaking, English speaking. Then once they have gone through 7-8 sessions, they understand. So some people continue to meditate, some people drop out. I mean, that is law of selection by nature, by divine.
Okay.
So there are sessions. Those who are interested, I'll share a link. Probably you can click on that and then.
Sure. Yeah, I would request put it on the chat.
Sure.
And Dinakar can put this on the group, main group, so that those who have missed, they can also get it.
Sure.
And one question, I think I joined little late. So if you can briefly tell what are the benefits and advantages of doing this session?
Okay. I'll be very brief. Basically,
Yeah,
gives you emotional, mental, physical health, well-being, physical, emotional, mental well-being. It also takes care of your financial well-being as well, because yoga, kshema, vahamaya is what Lord Krishna has talked about. So when you get connected and when you get away from the mental clutter, I think most of the entrepreneurs will face a big problem that their mind is working overtime. That sometimes they don't get sleep. You do this meditation, you will sleep like a baby.
And what about those who are already sleeping like a baby?
That is on the left side. That is called Ida Nadi problem. So that is on the left side, left channel. So there is a technique to use the light element on the left side to actually clear it up.
Okay.
So the body is made up of 5 elements, right?
Okay.
Prithvi, Jal, Vayu, Tattva, Akash. So all those 5 elements we utilize to cleanse or balance a particular nadi or a particular chakra.
See, what comes to my mind from the SIT perspective, Major Ravindra, is see whether it is your type of yoga or somebody else's type of yoga. There are a lot of apps available where they teach how to do yoga, I don't know whether that can be really looked at as a business itself, because what I have experienced is there are multiple people who do meditation, multiple people who do yoga. The reason why the constancy and the propagation of any single method is not there is because of a very, very low success rate. And the reason for that success rate could be multiple. You can say that, look, these guys are not practicing, therefore the success rate is low. Or it could be that the primary principle with which somebody is trying to do an activity or do a meditative practice may not be rock solid. There could be multiple reasons. So there, if you can come up with something, it could be a business opportunity, to really say that, look, now yoga has become very popular in the world because of our honorable Prime Minister. So we should could use that leverage that situation and then try to see if we can help more people. Neena ji, bataiye, you wanted to have a question. Please go on.
Yes, sir. Ravindra ji, I just had one question for you. Thank you for this session. And just looking at you, were you always this serene and, so soft-spoken, or only after doing this yoga you became like that?
I'm an ex-Fauji, Neena ji.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I can explain that to Ravi Bhatnagar.
Yeah, ji.
He was the ex-Fauji, and he when he was started Sahaj Yoga, he also had what he indicated initially, right? You don't have to believe. You can treat it as a hypothesis. If it is proven, then you can believe. I think, I don't know how many months or years Ravi Bhatnagar took, but I remember that he came, and then it took maybe a few months or something. And once it was proven, not only that he practiced, initially Dinakar was asking, are you a Kannadiga? I'll tell you, in 3 years, he learned Kannada to spread Sahaj Yoga.
Oh, very good. Superb. So thank you so much. I think we are almost there, and it was really a wonderful session. Thank you so much.